Hi everyone, welcome in. Paid readings are open. Guys, there's no free readings on my channel, just FYI. You guys just gonna listen to me type and breathe. All right, let me get my. Hi, everyone who's in here with us, with me. Oh wait, I just saw you. I just saw your comment. You did, girl. I had Domino's the other day. I haven't had Domino's in years, and I felt like the pizza was just way too. It wasn't even. It was the sauce that they used. was way too salty, and I was just like, this is not good. It's so crazy because when I was like, I want to say maybe like the last 2 years, anything that's too salty, I just be like, ugh, I can't. Girl, I got some of those lava cakes too. I got some of those lava cakes too. They were a little too crunchy for me. But also my food had came a little cold. When I reheated it later on that day, it was so much better. I like the lava cakes from Applebee. From Applebee's. Oh, goodness. In a while. Yeah, I love Applebee's. But I haven't either. Because, too, when you order from there, it's a fucking eyeball off your face. I'm just done with, I guess I'm just done with ordering out for now. Hi, who's in here with us? Are you guys just, you know what? I'm literally convinced you guys just like hearing my voice. That's what I'm going to say. Because there's no way y'all sit here sometimes and just listen and paid readings are open, guys. There are no free readings on this channel. There will probably never be any free readings on this channel again. So if you're here in hopes that there will be, there won't. All right, Jess, you could post your question. There won't. Come on. I don't know why this is like that. Page. Jess. It's not appreciated, Jess. And you know, you've been with me from practically the beginning. It gets too hectic. People don't ever pay attention. You put everywhere like that there's the first 15 minutes and they're coming in 3 hours later, can I still get it free? And it's just, I just don't care to do it anymore. To be honest, I don't. Hi Gypsy, how are you? I don't care to do it anymore. It's not even worth the headache that comes with it. People don't say hi. They don't even say thank you. So yeah, not worth it for me. I mean, I feel like I did it for a long time. I did it for almost what? Remember when I used to do like all, like I would do sometimes even like give people like 4 or 5 free yes or no's. And then they'd be on multiple accounts. Exactly, Gypsy. That was another thing. Yo, we used to catch people in here all the time. Like all the freaking time we used to get these people. And the thing is they'll change their names. Remember the few people, just I feel like there were specifically at least 3 of them, but the one that kept changing her name, and like we're seeing a change. Like we're watching the fucking chat and we're seeing a change. When I was on StreamYard I couldn't see it, but on the YouTube actually you can. Like it was like, what the fuck? And then they will come in with the same question. Like I remember the one time there was somebody in here asking about, I want to say it was a Derek. And it's like, yo, some names, you know, I get a lot of J's, like, you know, but it was like, it was no lie, like 8 questions about a fucking Derek. And I'm like, bro, I know this is the same person. You're already getting free, and that, right. And then you're going to still try to get more on top of that. That's when I was like, man, we started changing real time. Yeah, that's what I was like, man, this is not worth it. It's not worth it at all. And then, you know, you see the same people in every single channel and whatever. Not everybody has it. But when you're seeing the same people in every channel and not once do you see them donate, they just made it a career of getting free readings. I'm good. Like I feel like I get a lot of the same people that come on here go to like my other girls that I know that have channel, like, and it was just like, nah, y'all on every single fucking channel asking the same shit all day long and not once. And I'm telling you, these are people that I've seen from before I started doing readings on here, that I was seeing at least for a year and a half or 2 getting free readings. And it's like, again, you've made a career out of just getting free yes or no's. General reading for Jess. The 9 of Cups. The Judgment and the Queen of Pentacles. Oh my God, I had a girl named Philomena in here. She be in everybody's channel too. She never would send the right amount. And then when I would tell her, like, I remember the last time I told her, like, I would have to always tell her, like, you're off by, like, $3. You're off by, like, $2. You're off by... And then the last time I told her, she's like, it's no big deal. Then, bitch, if it's no big deal, why the fuck you not sending the right amount? And I'm gonna say her name, yep, Philomena. She was good for that on here. And I'm like, I didn't understand it because I'm like, bro, what is your issue? And then I was like, you know what, bitch, fuck you. Goodbye. And I blocked her from my channel. If it's no big deal, why the fuck you not sending the right amount? Is it that you can't count? Because I could show you how to count. Like, that's another thing too. People be assholes on here too sometimes. Not everybody, but you get people, even some people that pay that they just know. I fired a few. I let go of a few people on here. Yeah, like, you will not be coming into my channel acting crazy like that, erratic, and like constantly asking like, well, who's next? Like, just pay attention. She's writing it. There's no need. And how about the one that asked me for a time frame? Remember the time frame, just? And then she was like, "That's it." I thought I would get more. It's a fucking, mind you, she had already been getting time frames from me. So I'm like, "What you mean? It's a time frame. What more do you want from a time frame?" And then I told her I was no longer doing her readings either, because she was another one that she just wanted more and more and more. Then I had another one. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's, I don't have a problem with letting go of people. I let go of girls that I do their hair that pay me $200-$300. Like, and I don't take any of this for granted, but it's like, it's not, if I could fire like a client that's paying me 200-300, letting go of people on here is not a big deal. It doesn't really like hurt me. I like the people that I have my relations with, and they're, everybody's cool. But then there are some people, yeah, that you just gotta be like, there was the one that every time I gave her, she wanted more and more clarification. And the last time I told her, I said, no, you need to go rewatch the reading, and whatever like, let it resonate. Whatever resonates. Um, yeah, exactly. She, every time I gave her a reading, yo, she wanted clarification, and it's like, bro, I can't make it more clear. Like, at first, like, one or two here, like, sometimes you do, I always ask people if you have need anything clarified, but when it's like every single reading, you're just wanting additional information, and that's being slick, and I don't like that. Give me a second, just, you have to be mindful, like, when it comes to this, like, here, like, be mindful and of people that definitely take advantage, because there is a lot of them. There's a lot. And then, but on the bright side, there's a lot of really good people on here that I actually like. So, sorry, just let me just send this to this client. But yeah, I'm like, you see people take advantage all day long on here. Like, they don't donate to any channel, like, not even for a simple yes or no. And again, that to me is I get it, not everybody, but it's like, at some, like, in all these years, you never have one time where you um was like, damn, let me pay her something, because she's always giving me some free yes or no's. And I talked to a few people. I'm close to a few readers. Well, I'm cool, where we talk about certain things. Yeah. And they do. They take advantage. You have to put your foot down. Let me tell you something. When I first got on here, like, people used to be like, "Oh my God, like, you're so nice. Like, thank you for the free readings. There's so many readers on here that are so mean, or they're just rude." And then as you start to get like comfortable in here, and you start to see patterns with the people, and you're like, "Hold on. It's y'all." Not y'all like you guys, but it's sometimes the person getting readings, like, y'all, yeah, this is readers putting setting boundaries, and y'all don't like that. That was the problem. It's not necessarily the reader is mean. They've set boundaries. You don't like the boundaries. That's what it is. And once I realized that, I was just like, yeah, it's y'all don't like boundaries. That's what it is. All right, I'm back. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Sorry, Jess. I had to finish this because I have like a few things that I'm doing this weekend. So, all right. So your general, you have the Seven of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, the Judgment, and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you with the I feel like it's showing like a mix of patience, emotional fulfillment, and new beginnings. So I feel like with the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, this shows me you've been putting an effort, investing your time and energy into something important or need to be, whether it's career, relationships, or personal growth. You're waiting to see results, and the Nine of Cups says those results will be deeply fulfilling. um this is a reminder to like trust the seeds that trust that your seeds are growing, not even that you planted them correctly, but that they're actually growing. Is where you need to be at right now. So it's like you planted your seeds whenever you did that, and now they're growing even if you're not seeing it just yet. I feel like with the Judgment, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Moon, there's a sense of awakening and self reflection. This is a period of self evaluation. You're being called to rise into your higher self, to make choices that align with your long term security and stability, which is the Queen of Pentacles. And with the Moon, there may be some uncertainty, fear, or illusions clouding your view. But Spirit is saying, for me, like the Moon is always that card of like, what you're not seeing what's happening behind the scenes, so you just have to kind of go off of, I want to say, like quiet noise. Like, like this is how I could put it. If you've been putting in the work, like that you've been consistent, that you've been doing what you need to do, then just trust that it's working out for you, because it is. It may be behind the scenes right now, but it'll come to light soon, especially because you got the star right after that. With the star and the three of pentacles, i'm getting um I'm getting that sense of like hope and collaboration. So the star can be talking about healing, feeling hopeful, feeling calm. So it's literally coming right after that moon. So I would definitely say like, you know what you need to do when you're feeling anxious or like you're feeling uncertain. You have your tools, use them. But start tapping more into like what I was saying, like in the group, like assertiveness. Like we have the tools, but we also don't want them to become a crutch. Um, so, but this is also a card of rejuvenation. So I feel like you're gonna be in the sense of like renewal. There's divine guidance that is flowing in for you. The star, it like reassures you that you're on the right path. The Three of Pentacles is showing that you won't be walking it alone. You may find mentors or like partnerships. Um, um, or like team energy supporting you. I'm seeing like collaborations will help you move forward faster. You have with the Ace of Cups and the Page of Wands, a new emotional chapter. So a fresh start in love is coming your way. This is also your creativity that's like expanding, and there's also emotional fulfillment is opening up for you. There's a spark of joy, playfulness, and excitement coming your way. Um, a chance to like embrace something new with an open heart. You have choices and growth here with the Two of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Seven of Cups. There may be a choice you're avoiding or unsure of how to make. The Eight of Pentacles says the answer is to keep showing up consistently, focusing on your craft, your healing, or your goals, your desires, like whatever it is that you're wanting. And with the Seven of Cups, avoid getting lost in too many options or illusions. I feel like this is more about illusions. Um, experiencing stay grounded in what truly matters to you. So it's like all about like that choice, right? I can sit here and I could like dwell and I could like get confused, get clouded by, you know, things that are not happening, which is illusions. Again, being mindful of this energy, because the moon, when you're not seeing certain things falling into place, even if like you're seeing it coming in but it's not coming in the way that you want it to come in, you can get caught up in the what's not happening or how it's happening, rather than us like rather than being in the energy of like at least it's happening. So just being mindful of that. It's really easy to I mean, we know, just we talk about this pretty often. I mean, not all the time, but you know, we bring up this topic like sometimes you're not seeing things coming in, or if they are, they could be coming in a little slower than we're wanting, and we're like, I want more, I want more. But then what that causes is a sense of like, I want to say resistance and cloudiness. And you don't want to fall into that trap, because, again, it's like I told you, if you know that you're putting in the work, and I tell people this all the time, like even when I coach them, like one on one, if you know you're putting in the work, then there's no need to worry. If you're like, if you know that, you know what, I'm persisting, I'm affirming, I'm, you know, I'm also being mindful of my thoughts, and like, you know, mental dieting, and I'm talking about, you know, manifestation now, but you know, it all goes hand in hand. If you know that you're doing what you have to do, just keep doing it, because eventually those other thoughts will fade away, like your dominant ones will become what you're wanting. It's just sometimes we get caught up in, we were just talking about this, the 3D. So don't get caught up. You have the Knight of Cups, is clarifying it. I feel like this is all about like following your heart. So this is also like creativity, maybe even like romanticizing yourself, romanticizing your life. This is also about like your beauty. So like maybe there's like things that you can do like to keep yourself occupied, because I know when you're a full-time entrepreneur, sometimes there's nothing to do. right? And then there's times where it's just so busy that there's just too much to do. It's more so when your mind, when you're in quiet time. Quiet time is very like, and I've said this even like outside, even outside of like manifestation. I don't like to look at manifestation as something that there's stuff outside of it, because we're manifesting all the time. But I feel like even like in the spiritual world, I feel like, or even like regular day-to-day life, people who don't know about my manifestations, a quiet mind is the devil's playground. I always say that because when you're in that quietness, that's when like, especially if it's like quietness where you're like bored and like you're just have nothing to do, you can start to think about dumb shit that doesn't is not even happening. So yeah, that's what I'm getting here. Like, just being mindful of like where your thinking is at, like just being kind of like, again, if you know you're putting in the work, then there's no need to worry. It's if you're not putting in the work. So, and you know what I mean by putting in the work. I'm not saying like all this like hard work and stuff like that, but like earlier today, I did my little session in the morning, and you know what? I'm glad I put my power and stuff. And that's what I have for you. Just let me know if you need me to clarify anything. Um, I did my power, and you know what? I want to do some what's coming towards you. Gypsy, are you still here? Um, I did this morning before I even got out of bed fully. Like, I went and used the bathroom, brushed my teeth, but I did my like 15 minutes of I did the my I put together my power and my self concept, and then I did my other stuff, and I felt good. And then like as I was like washing dishes, I played them. As I was cleaning up, I played my affirmations. Like I just I'm like, fuck this. Like, I'm done playing around. I've been playing around too much. So, all right, what's coming towards Josh? You have you are evolving. New friendships forming. Past love wanting another chance. Travel plans coming together. Your ancestors are always protecting you. Watch out for their signs. Air sign Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Libra could be a good season for you. You have a secret admirer. A healthy relationship. Marriage. And a lot of flirting. Give me two more. Fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Oh, recognition for your talents. Someone thinking about you. Someone pulling up on you. Did Gypsy leave? You're welcome, Jazz. I want to add some stuff to my Etsy shop. I'm gonna update like the cover pages, like the little cover. Um, add more like pictures and videos. So I'll be doing that today. That's something I want to work on today. Oh, you know what? Actually, the first thing I'm gonna finish is my money course. I haven't forgotten. I just got to put it together. I got all the videos done. So I'm excited about that. So I can just put that out there. She didn't even say hi. Like, this is what I was talking about. Not even a hi. The pizza's good. Nice. You know what? I'm gonna be honest, Jess. I'm gonna have to like agree with your mom. After I had Domino's the other day, I was like, yeah, Papa John's is where it's at. And I haven't had Papa John's like that. And yo, let me tell you, I had not had Papa John's when I was in middle school. They bought us Papa John's like every week. We had pizza from Papa John's. I think it was like every Wednesday for some reason. And then I didn't have it for years. And I will say that after not having it for years, yeah, Papa John's pizza to me is like fluffy. I like fluffy pizza. Hi, Rockstar. How are you, boo? I'm good. Dipping sauce. Wait, all these pieces. The garlic dipping sauce is way too salty. I'm gonna stick with it. Yeah, you see, like some stuff is just too salty for me. I feel like my taste buds have changed, and especially when I started doing my pescatarian fast last year. Like once I want to say like the last 2 years they had changed a lot, but once I did the fast, that was it. I gotta put my keyboard to charge. Dang it. Like I never liked sweet plantains when I was younger, but oh my god, now I love them. You know what it was? I was always used to having like, when it came to like food, it was always more of the, I guess, savory. I don't know. And then as I got older, I started expanding my, I guess, categories. I guess, you know what I wanted yesterday? I wanted, like, I was so hungry last night, but I wanted something like sweet, like pancakes, or like I was gonna order it from IHOP, and I thought of you, Jess. I was gonna order I was going to order um a strawberry cheesecake waffle, but I didn't, because by the time you go to fucking order it, it's like $30. I'm like, what the fuck? For a $13 waffle, like, it's not that deep. So I was like, I'm not. But I wanted something like sweet. I wanted something sweet. But I couldn't find anything that I really, really wanted. So it is what it is. That's funny, Jess. That is actually pretty funny. That's that's the what do you call that? Motivational. True love, yes. Oh my god, somebody just, oh my god, Instagram just, it says, never mind. I'm not going to read that on here. I'm going to send it to you. Because it's probably not funny to some people, but somebody said, we're the children now. Oh my god. Hi Jenna, how are you? Welcome in everyone. Please like the stream. Paid readings are open. There are no free readings. Your phone address. I made me some like chicken soup for breakfast today. Yeah, this is funny. All right, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna get some stuff done. I'll be back on later. I wanna get It's only 1:39. I don't know why it feels like it's so much later. Bye, Jess.